All right, so we're going to talk about how to do some advanced image searching, and not just advanced image searches, but legal image searches and things that we can actually use in our projects. So let's get to it here. We have a project coming up where we need a lot of images. And we want them to be safe images for us to use. And what we want to talk about here is having a place to save them first. Make sure you have a good solid place in your student drive to keep these things, because you're going to be saving a lot of things. Now, these are all things that kind of go through your head, right? Inspired by music, sports, goals for school, careers, that kind of thing, or just things that you're just generally interested in. So here's what's going to happen with this project. You're going to take the photo that we have taken or will take of you, and we're going to kind of work with what we know in Photoshop, a lot of selecting, cutting, pasting, and dragging these things into our projects and making it look like really good. It should be a really cool design. So we're going to work through some of these things. We want to make sure that they're really good, high quality images too. So let's get to it. We're going to do a search here. One of the things that I have going through my mind, and probably because I'm a kind of a nerd with telescopes and I like astronomy, and there's an eclipse coming up. So I'm going to search up astronomy here. It's one of my favorite classes that I took in college too. Now, when I do a search like that, that's okay. I want to click on images here, and that gives me some good images. But they're going to be like all sorts of images, drawings, um, photography, charts, things like that. So not always the best. And plus, you never know if they're actually images that we can use for a project. So I'm going to go to Tools, and I'm going to go to uh, Advanced Search to bring me to this window here. And it has my prompt that I typed in here, which is perfect. I'm going to go to image size, and I want to make sure that I'm only getting large images because those are likely ones that won't be pixelated later. Aspect ratio doesn't really matter. That means like portrait or landscape. Color, if there's certain colors that I want to look for in astronomy, then I can choose colors. Otherwise, I can do any color, or if I'm really specifically looking for black and white, I can do that too. Type of image, this is where you can get, hey, I want a line drawing. Animated is not really going to work. Clip art could work. Photo is a good one. I'm going to look for a photo. And region doesn't really matter. Site or domain, pretty open. File type, we want to make sure that these are JPEG files. So I'm going to hit JPEG. User rights, this is important because this is going to come up later big time. And this is where we want to use a Creative Commons license, which means this is like free use images. So that makes sure that we can use these for any kind of project that we want to work on. Even if you wanted to make money off of assignments, not assignments, but on something that you're creating in Photoshop, then make sure you're searching the right kind of image. Otherwise, the wrong people see your work, and it could come back to you in a bad way. So making sure you're using licensable images, that would be perfect. I'm going to hit advanced search here, and we'll see what I come up with. And it's going to take a while because we threw some filters in there. And I see a lot of cool images. I chose photograph. So I've got a lot of different images that I can use that are all astronomy based. So that's pretty cool. Butterfly nebula. I think that's a little bit Photoshop though. It doesn't look quite right, but there are some pretty cool images here. Now I clicked on an image here. I don't want, see, when you hover over it, it says licensable. So that's something good to know. But when you copy an image, don't go from here and save an image. Otherwise it's going to be real tiny. You want to go from here and then right click on it and then save image as. And this is where Windows is going to pop up. It should be a JPEG because that's the filter that I put on there. You want to make sure that you choose an image in your student drive dedicated for this assignment because there's going to be a lot of images that you're saving. So I would go hit save there. For this example, this demo, I'm just going to cancel that. And let's say I'm ready to move on to my next image. Instead of having to go Tools, Advanced Search all over again, I'm going to go up here and change astronomy and make it Ferrari, right? You know, teacher's got a dream. So there we go. I got Ferrari there, and I've got options to go by different colors. Red, yellow, black. Those are the main colors that you're going to find. But again, all the same things already applied. If I wanted to switch it up and say, hey, I really want to see black and white photos of a Ferrari, we'll see what that comes back with. There might be very few. Oh, there's a lot. So I've got a lot. Oh, I kind of like that because it's got a little flash of red in there too. And make sure you click on the image so that pops up in the preview. Right click on it, save image as. Little window pops up, JPEG. Choose your student drive, that folder where you're saving all these images, and hit save there. You can rename it if you want to, but don't need to in this case. So I'm going to cancel that. And there you go. That's simple, safe, and effective Google searching for images that we can use for our projects. So that's pretty much it. Have fun with your search.